Okay, now you study the rotor. Tiffany, please.
Second Burkina Faso.
Present.
GPSA Ghana.
Present.
Kepsa Kenya.
Present.
National Sierra Leone.
Present.
IPSF Rwanda.
Present.
Tapsa Tanzania.
Present.
7 members presently voting.
Thank you. So, we now come in order, and the next motion for it, I wanna give the chairing of the regional assembly to Mr. AfRO. Anyone's again to give the chairing of the RA to Mr. Yao for the next motions. The motion passes. Mr. Yao.
Thank you, Chairperson. Good morning, everyone. So we begin today's regional assembly. Please let's have some silence. We begin today's regional assembly with we're continuing with the agenda. I hope everyone has access to the agenda and we have matters for to finish whatever is on the agenda for today's. The next motion reads, this is the 11th IPSF Regional Assembly accepts and adopts the financial report of IPSF AfRO Budget 2021. So I'll call on Mr. Musa Fofana, Chairperson of the African Regional Office, to give
budget of financial reports. We're supposed to
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, we started this mandate with a budget estimated to 2,250. And as the IPC budget, it was 2,000, and the reserve was 350. That means the amount that I said earlier is 2,250. And for the expenses that we made for the face-to-face meeting, 25. For the project grants, 125. Commercial grant, 180. For the APSPD awards, 110. For the APS grant, 215. For the best BSO project and MOS awards, 160. Annual drawn merchandise, 75. And the amount so far at the states is 1,625. But just to let you know, this budget really is not too enough for the regions. And you can notice as well that during the minutes, we will spend more than $3,000 for this. But for this, you can just notice we just receive 724 for it. So maybe I do some recommendation during next motion when I represent it to the proposal budget for the next for the interim mandates. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Now, open the floor for discussion. If anyone has any questions for Mr. Musa on the AfRO's budget, you can ask. The floor is open for discussion. Any questions? Pardon? Yes, only on the budget. Let's move to straight to the election.
Can you see the phone? Can you see the phone?
I want to process the nomination form for the deputy chairs the series is
So the financial report has been accepted unanimously. So congratulations to everybody on that. We move to the next motion. And we've all seen the budget proposal. So the next motion is this 11th IPSF AfRO Regional Assembly accepts and adopts the IPSF AfRO Budget 2023 proposal. So Musa, you can also give some motivation and explanation.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I think we can, I have to go through the budget proposal, and you can notice some difference between this and the one for the last mandate. And you can notice this segment to three parts. The first part is the annual group travel expense. The second part is the project grants, and the last part is the annual regional merchandise. And for comments, there's three segments. Like I said earlier, during this mandate, the RWG did a lot of things, and what I get in touch with the MOs, and so you have to know that I can say the tickets, the ticket or everything in Africa is low cost than the other region. But in Kenya, we spend more than $1,000, but if it's between two European countries, it even exceed sometimes $200. So I think this is the first comment. The second comment is about the project grant. I think the project grant is so important for $124. Reason why I propose to $200. Maybe with $200, you can do only do activities with that. Yeah. And for the annual regional merchandising, the first budget proposal, I think it's not easy for the RWG to make some stuff. Since if you are invited to some activities of our partners, sometimes we need to bring some merchandising before next RWG or the next team to have this partnership and to be able to take part to the scheme of activities. The same thing in the World Assembly, that permit us to get into the 11th AfRO, get into the Africa CDC. What is something that the previous RWG looked for a long time, but they don't get it. And now we can say we are on the good way to have a partnership with Africa CDC, and that will be very useful for our region. Thank you.
Any other?
As you can see, we have a lot of expenses, but small incomes, so that the AfRO cannot work as to work. What can you recommend to the RWG they can do to raise the income for the AfRO so that they can do much more?
Okay, I think to answer this question, I will go through two aspects. The first aspect is maybe to still continue to look for the partners, but the worry with the AfRO, the treasury is not independent, it's the global one, and we need to IPSF global treasury. And you have to know as well, in the region, we don't have treasury, we don't have anyone. The second aspect that I want to share, maybe if the IPSF the budget we propose, maybe we can review the budget that we propose now and submit it to the CPs before submitting to the treasurer. We can review these budgets. Is the budget that our team are proposing to you, and it's up to you to accept or not accept it. And if you accept or not accept it, you'll be able, the next team will be able to review it and submit it to the CPs and submit to the thank you.
Any other? Answer,
Concerning the project fund, so I'm suggesting that we increase it to $200 in order to encourage more participation or more members to involve and also reinforce peace until we have a policy.
So I think that we don't have to answer that, but this is a budget proposal. So recommendation accepted, but this comment will have to be made to the next RW. All right. Any other?
When NODPC gather, when do you read that report to the RWG?
So every year, the chairperson sends CPs and SUs the budget they are submitting to the treasurer to approve before it's sent. So you get to buy emails if you have any questions to respond. Any other? Okay, so we're going to move to election. We don't have to use secret ballots for this. Anyone against the budget proposal? No one against budget as part of the members. So we move on to the next agenda item. So we'll give Mr. Austin 2 minutes to give motivation on the report. Then we get to election.
Thank you, Chairperson. Well, as I spoke yesterday, that during the preparation of the 10th IPS, we had registered almost 76 delegates, and also we had 3 phases of registration, each with different numbers, and also we were able to secure the venue for the symposium, which is JNICC as promised, and also the hotel for sleeping, which is Silver Paradise as promised. But we were unable to complete the promise regarding the evening event, which was delayed due to budget restrictions and a few numbers of sponsors that we had and the sponsorship that we had. But we tried our level best to make sure that you guys are having a wonderful time here in Tanzania. So actually, the meeting is running smoothly and making sure that the team is each and every place on time. There was a concern that happened on the day of arrival. Okay, so we made bookings from 15th in the evening. It was sort of on the night of 16th. So, and you guys we just got here earlier than expected, but we tried our level best so that we can make sure that you guys are comfortable and get breakfast in the morning and have lunch in the afternoon, which was out of our budget, but we tried to squeeze as much as we could so that you guys could have it. So we apologize for the inconveniences that happened on that day. I know some are tired and my team was tired, they had sleepless nights, but I'm sure that that did not repeat itself in the following days, and I am sure that you are also witnesses of that. So, thank you.
All right, floor is open for discussion. Anyone have any questions or comments? The floor is open for discussion on the report of the AFDS. No comment. Yes, I can.
Why did we pay the same amount for longer days?
Thank you. Okay. With regard to the registration dates, well, the previously proposed dates were from 19 to 24, if I remember correctly. But as Mr. Chairperson of IPSF AfRO, Mustafa at that time said that these dates will align with the World Congress, and we cannot allow that the World Congress days to combine with the Regional Assembly and means and
Yes. So we had to pull our dates back, and unfortunately, I think my publicity team had a glitch somewhere. That's why that happened, and I apologize for that. But we pulled back the dates to see from 16th to 19th of the month.
In our GPS Ghana.
Edward GPS Ghana. Concerning the LIT, I'd like to know if there was any specific criteria in selecting the number of participants for the LIT, and if we could know the criteria also, plus the criteria in selecting the members to participate in the LIT.
So I'm going to say LIT is an IPSF event. It's not necessarily a chapter event. So the participants, so for things like LIT and CDC, main control comes from IPSF on the number of participants limited, things like that. So it's not like an open thing everyone can access to. And I think the selection procedures and everything usually have come from they working in conjunction with the CD team for IPSF. It is not a question you can determine.
Okay, clarification. So does it mean the number of participants was from IPSF?
Yes, usually it's from IPSF, so it's limited. For TDC, I think you can do more than projects.
So Prisla IPO. So the number of participants is stated in the guidelines. So they can't influence the numbers. Exactly. And then we don't say we are choosing 5 people.
Okay, the guidelines actually saying it's 25, so you don't have any other comments or questions? Yes, I can. AP Mali, I think, sorry, I'm not seeing you because of my project.
No,
Okay, yes, I can.
I have a comment specifically on the sharing of the beds. I think it's a bit of a, since we didn't undergo health checks before we came, we don't know if anyone has skin problems and stuff like that. So probably the sharing of the beds during the symposium wasn't the best because there's no previous check if anyone had any other problem, and it's a bit uncomfortable, especially the symposium. So we expected that we
Yes.
Thank you, Pastor Kenya, and my apologies for the uncomfortability, but as per the registration form, there was a section of where if anybody has any health issues to address them there. And unfortunately, it couldn't be possible due to time frame to have each and everybody checked here and there. But we try to do our level best to accommodate you safely in a nice place.
AP Mali.
AP Mali. Hello. So we have 2 questions for Mr. Osu. The first is, what about the TSP? Are you going to do your best, or should we extend the best?
Okay, thank you, Mali. Since you have raised that concern, that will be in my mind, and I will make sure I will try to see it to my level best. I'm sorry I cannot make any promises, but I will try to do it to my level best to see that the possibilities of health checks are possible. I will perform.
AP Mali.
The second one is concerning the excursion. We think that if we are come to Tanzania, is to have many things about the culture, to see the things which we develop our community. So going to Zanzibar is not bad, but we think that we need to have culture about Tanzanian. Go to see the Kilimanjaro, you can come here and not see the Kilimanjaro or people near this. So I want to ask, why did you?
Well, from here to Arusha, it's about 700 kilometers about. That's when you travel by bus, and that's almost a 12-hour drive on the road. So if we could have had this symposium in Arusha as the one that was done in 2013, it would have been easier to get to Kilimanjaro. And I myself would really love to see that nowadays. That's beautiful. Due to time constraints and weather constraints, we are unable to deliver that to the location issues.
Questions from the comment on that? Okay, I'm closing the floor for discussion proposal. Any proposal to close the floor for discussion? Details is on the second processor. We move into closed discussion because this and this is an EFPS report, and his report directly is an EFPS report, and the financial budget as well is an EFPS financial budget. The implications of accepting or rejection of the report falls on the Association TAPSA Tanzania. So for this, every TAPSA member will have to leave the room. So TAPSA Tanzania, you have to delegate your votes to any other country, and you leave the room. Everyone from TAPSA Tanzania will have to leave the room for the closed discussion. So TAPSA Tanzania, who do you delegate your votes to? IPSF Rwanda, so please take note of that. TAPSA Tanzania, you can delegate your votes and you can escort any other TAPSA member in the room. Any other TAPSA member in the room? So the vote is delegated to IPSF Rwanda.
IPSF still not done.